Okay, so there you go. That's the president in Katsina just going out there to vote. Remember, the polls open by 8, and boy, it is
8:03.
Right on time.
It is 8:03, and the man is there to vote, as several others. Of course, from what Ibrahim described to us earlier, the place was already agog with a lot of activities in preparation for the VIP voting.
Gorbachov is also there, but just at the corner. I wonder if he's going to be voting today. But that's the president.
Is that his polling unit?
Many aides won't be voting.
Yeah, they are part of the list.
Many journalists won't be voting.
Oh, yeah.
So how do we make that happen in future?
That's almost like rubbing it in.
You know?
You're rubbing it in, and it's... No, but you have your voter card.
But really, there should be a way out.
Exactly.
For us. There's
got to be something.
Because
we have our panel voters.
Yeah,
we have
military men.
Our center is just behind us here.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't the president be on essential service?
Really?
Just think.
Oh, if the president doesn't come out to vote on a day like this,
just forget. I mean, everybody behind him
doesn't vote for himself.
I mean, nobody's going to vote.
The president himself is his number one vote.
So now this is instructive. Now you look at that. He went through the green box, the black one, and is moving in. So there you go.
To the cubicle. Yeah.
To the cubicle, where when you get to that point, that's the cubicle that INEC says.
Your thumbprints, I think.
Your phones are not allowed at that point.
Yes.
So if you have a phone, you don't expect it to bring it out. So that's where you go and thumbprint. Right.
That's the first lady, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I hope this the cameras can show. What if they mistakenly snap and see what the president does? This picture sometimes can put you in trouble, you know.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but I'm sure they'll be careful.
Voting the APC.
Okay, now the pictures are stopped, so there you go.
Okay.
So he's at the box. That's the white box.
You're going to have those ballots.
Yes,
you have the presidential.
There's a red, there's a black,
the Senate,
there's a green.
and the National Assembly.
Yeah.
So all of those ballots will be given to you.
Yes.
So you thumbprint on all of them, and then you'll eventually we need you to just watch that, because that is how it's going to play out everywhere else today.
And it's also labeled, so there is no ambiguity, no mistake.
Yes, you got the red, the black, and the green. So you need to be careful to ensure that you place them properly.
The red for the presidential, the black for the senatorial, and then the green for the National House of Reps. The House of Reps.
So people should read those things. Well, look at your ballot properly before you drop them in.
Does it mean that if anybody makes a mistake, it's not going to count? It becomes invalid if it's in the wrong box.
Say you're supposed to vote for the president, and then your finger is on.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about putting it in the wrong.
We need to just double check with them because
putting it in the wrong box.
The key thing is now look at this one now. So all the three ballots. That's the first of the ballot. Okay, so they want to tell the president.
Well, that's apparently.
Okay, he hasn't folded it.
No, that's folded in two.
Oh, okay, it is.
It should be wrapped.
To be rolled.
And then
poured into the INEC instruction.
Or to be rolled and then flattened and then put inside the box.
Well,
it's just receiving instructions on it.
It's happening. Well, I guess.
Hey, don't snap that ballot. Who's not snapping that ballot? You don't want to see what he's done prison? But of course, you know where he's going to go.
Okay.
You could guess.
All right, so, Mr. President.
There we have it.
Yeah, that's.
And as Ibrahim said the other time, the cameras here, like.
Okay, so we'll go to Ibrahim and see.
Oh, his wife is also there.
Oh, that's Aisha.
She voted first. She voted first.
Let's hear the questions, guys. Can we?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought I heard someone being cheeky saying, Mr. President, who did you vote for?
Well, that would be very interesting, really.
Yeah.
As soon as we have audio and stuff, we'll be able to, at least we'll pick a thing or two.
Yeah, but, you know, people should also remember
this,
that
this polling unit, that is a heavy one there.
It is.
You know, it's a very, well, yes, he's voted. He's going to leave the place so that others can move in, because don't forget, there's a time limit that needs to happen so that they will cast their ballot. But don't forget, importantly, you need to fold your ballot after you have printed in the cubicle, so that when you leave the cubicle, we don't want to see all of those, the paper. You should be folded, so that all you need to do when you come out there is just drop it in the appropriate ballot. Now, the issues that you raised about if the ballot is dropped in the wrong box, because I do know that one of the reasons why they declare some of them invalid is if you thumbprint and it spills from one to another, yes, it becomes difficult for them to know exactly where or what you intended. That's why they advise people, if you use, I don't want to use the name I called it off. But then whichever finger you feel is most appropriate to ensure that it doesn't spill into another.
Come on, the vice president said it. I didn't.
Yeah, but I'm still within my right not to use that.
I'm out of the joke.